Hey there, once again. So, a big surprise happened. Well, let's say I was quite shocked last weekend, or it's already Tuesday. I already forget. And no, it's not because my knee was still in pain, but rather because Nikocado Avocado, Mr. Avocado himself, is back, and what a shocker actually to see him like he used to be. It was honestly, I was so sure that I was sleeping or I was still, caught up in a fever dream or something. Unbelievable, honestly. And congratulations to the guy. Like, there's nothing else to say, honestly, at this point. I don't know how he did it. Congratulations to him. This really feels weird. This is like the popular comment nowadays around the YouTube, but living in a time where he is back to his old slim self. Mr. Beast is being exposed as this fraud and being cancelled. Just feels odd. It feels like the timeline is wrong. But here we are nonetheless. Now, I know this is an odd video, but this is basically a follow up essentially to what hell I did probably about the knee. However, honestly, I think, and what I want to express at this point is hopefully Nick this time follows a different path. And I'm not saying that in terms of I hope he stops eating or doesn't become very basically obese at this point and keeps himself healthy. But, this is not the focus. Rather, he has a very unique position now. And I actually hope this is why I'm also making this whole gist from this is that I hope that he helps more people to also lose weight the way he did. He is in a very great position right now. He is not going to be one of those influencers or YouTubers who just talk about losing weight, but in reality, they themselves were always fit or were always rather skinny, never were obese, don't fully understand the struggle of losing weight, don't fully understand the hard work that has to be put through. And this doesn't mean that you have to discredit anybody who hasn't been, let's say, fat at any point of their life when they give any advice when it comes to losing weight. But rather, I feel like when there's somebody who lived this through themselves, who experienced the hardships, and then, of course, the satisfaction at the end, I think those people are more, let's say, in the position to reach out to more people, to make the message more presentable, to make it more accepted, like, or delivered in a more acceptable way. And this is why I really hope that Nick does follow through and actually, instead of eating and doing this mukbang stuff, goes over how he did it. I'm very curious. I know he paints himself as a villain, and that everybody's been clowning on him for being fat, for eating all the time, for ruining his life basically with all this eating and bad habits and all that. I know that the world has been clowning him for the most of the part, and I understand where he's coming from when he is, always speaking in this cryptic, oh, I was the villain the whole time, but I made myself one step stuff. I really hope he takes this chance to step back from there and say, look, guys, there are many people who are struggling with the same thing that I did. Now I would like to show you how I did it. I want to tell you the story of how I managed it, and I want to help you do the same. Honestly, this would be perfect. If he would do that, this would be perfect. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a direct hotline to this guy to call him and say, hey, please, next video, explain how you did this, explain how you lost your weight, give some weight loss advice to people and how they can manage that and how can they go through the toughest times. But, you know, perhaps this is more like sending the positive message out there. I hope that he does come out with this story to tell everybody to support people who are struggling with this. But in case he doesn't, I would still, at this point, if you're listening to me and if you're having a similar thing, push through. I know this past two videos are very focused on health for some reason. I guess, having your knee dislocated makes you think a bit differently a little bit on stuff. But yeah, sorry once again for the rather downer video, one could argue. Once again, a big congratulations to the guy. Like, how much weight he lost in what is essentially, if it's really 2 years, it's a short time. It takes a lot of dedication and effort. This is no easy task. I'm shocked, I'm surprised, but I'm very happy for him, and I hope he really leverages this to help more people crawl out of a dark place in their life. Just wanted to say that. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me babble. Thank you for waiting patiently regarding the stupid video that I'm gonna do soon. And hopefully, we will see once again one another very soon. This time on a different topic, of course. Take care of yourself. Stay happy, stay positive, go out, work out, be social, don't close yourself. Enjoy life as much as you can. And see you when I see you. Until then, take good care of yourself and everybody around you. Goodbye.